you in South Carolina. We started this morning in church to reflect on the power of faith in God and each other and our democracy. Here at this museum, we reflect on the power of history, redeeming the soul of a nation. I'm honored to be here and just toured this sacred ground, just as I toured another museum last month in Angola. In the wind and the waves, we could hear them. The young women and men, born free in the highlands of Angola, only to be captured, bound, and forced on a death march by slave traders in the year 1619. The start of a 250 years of slave trade across Africa and the Caribbean to the shores of America. The start of America's original sin. They were baptized into a foreign faith against their will. Their names were changed against their will. Condemned to slave ships bound for what they call the Middle Passage between Africa and America. Many did not survive the journey, and the many who did survive arrived in Charleston. Excuse me. Gadsden Wharf along the Cooper River. When their feet touched this land, iron shackles literally dug into their skin. They were forced to build an 840-foot wharf, the largest single port of entry for enslaved people in American history. And standing here, we hear them again in the wind and the waves, their pain, their fear, their anguish. But we also hear something else, their faith to survive, their faith in each other, their faith to hope pass through generations. This museum is so important because it embodies the trauma and the triumph of the African-American experience. And it embodies the truth that black history is American history. Black culture is American culture. And while there are those who want to erase history, some injustices are so heinous that they can never be buried, no matter how hard people try. We must know the good, the bad, and the truth about who we are. That's what great nations do. And we're a great nation. We're unique among nations. Our nation is not based on religion, ethnicity, or geography, or some ethnic component. We're the only nation in the world, the only one, history of the world, built on an idea. The idea was we're all created equal and deserve to be treated equally throughout our lives. Standing here, we know we've never fully lived up to that idea. We've never walked away from it either. From slavery to emancipation, from the Civil War to the Civil Rights Movement, from the reckoning on race today, there's been a long line of black patriots who've helped make the promise of America real for all Americans, who have helped us become the nation we say we are and want to be. And as my presidency comes to an end, I know how it started because of this movement.